Afrobeats news. So Wizkid might have openly disrespected Banky W or straight up mocked Banky W on social media. So guys, yeah, let me give you guys the whole story. Now, first off, Banky W and his wife Ayodeji was up on the Black Box interview. By the way, great interviewing platform, Black Box interview. They have a great interviewer out there, Ebuka, that probe and ask some of the right questions. Whenever this guy's up there with some of these celebrities, he makes these guys talk like they just have diarrhea of the mouth and they just talk about things that they don't even have to talk about. Anyway, this particular session of the Black Box interview with Ebuka and Banky and Ayodeji, some interesting topics were dealt with. One of those topics being Wizkid, right? So Wizkid issue with his record deal with EME was addressed first of all, or probably later on, but it was addressed, and Banky W ended up revealing that Wizkid left his record deal or abruptly terminated his contract with EME without finishing his signed contract or obligations. So Wizkid was supposed to release 5 albums under EME. He ended up releasing just 2 albums, which was the Superstar album and also the Ayo album. So according to Banky W, Wizkid is still owing him about 3 albums. Now, aside from that, Banky W also addressed the fact that Wizkid missed his wedding. So Ebuka asked Banky W how he felt about Wizkid. Or I think he said he asked Banky W if he felt disappointed by the fact that Wizkid did not attend his wedding. So yeah, Banky W ended up responding to that by saying this. Roll it.
Were you disappointed he wasn't at your wedding?
Was I disappointed he wasn't at the wedding? I was. But I think, maybe he, I know he tried. Because there was a show that a lot of the artists, I think it was One Africa.
Yeah, I think they were in Dubai or something.
They were in Dubai, yes.
Like a couple of them made it back.
Yeah, I think Tiwa was able to find a seat. As a matter of fact, Tiwa ended up, there was no seat in business class and she took an economy seat because there just were no seats, just so that she could make it. And, he called at the time and he was like, oh, he's so sorry,
So guys, yeah, that's pretty much Banky W response. As you guys can see, he was pretty respectful, but all the same, he still made it clear that, look, he was disappointed at Wizkid for not attending his wedding. Now, this clip of Banky W saying that he was disappointed at Wizkid for not attending his wedding trended on social media and ended up prompting a response from Starboy Wizkid. Now, one thing about Starboy, right, Wizkid, is that he rarely responds to anything on social media. Like, he might be trending, there might be issues on ground. Wizkid rarely fits into it. The only time that Wizkid fits into things or responds to things is only when they're like important to him, only when it has gotten to a point where, you know that Wizkid really is pressed by this particular thing. So Wizkid rarely responds to issues on social media. So the fact that Wizkid responded to this must really mean that this was important to him. Anyway, Wizkid responded by tweeting 3-letter words. He tweeted LOL, which simply means to laugh out loud. So this particular response have gotten social media talking. Like, people are talking and people are speculating and people are coming to different conclusions. Personally, I feel like this feels like a straight up mockery, right? If you look at the interview, there's nothing in that interview that would have prompted such a response. Banky W was serious when he spoke about him being disappointed about Wizkid not attending his wedding. So Wizkid laughing about it simply means that Wizkid just doesn't care, or Wizkid, thinks it's a joke. But guys, here, tell me what you think about this particular thing. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe as well as turn on post notifications. Stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. I'm out for now, guys. Peace.